Today, we had a very good and fruitful day here at Uhuru Vocational Training Center, where we graced the launch of the Wezesha Vijana program. This is a project which is sponsored by Safaricom Foundation, CRS, and also it will be implemented in 3 pilot counties, that is Nairobi, Isiolo, and Marsabit. This entails a project where youth and those dropouts who are ready to get better skills from the vocational trainings, they'll be enrolled in programs where they'll gain knowledge in the local problems where they can just solve issues like electrical engineering, plumbing, masonry, that's hairdressing, tailoring, all those. So this program will run for the next 1 year, and Safaricom has actually donated 47 million shillings for the first 1 year for the 3 counties. So this is very important in view of the fact that we are not able to employ everybody, and we have so many people who are just loitering at home and they need some skills. As the population grows, even development grows. So there are so many sectors that require manpower, they require workforce. So this is an advantage for the communities here, where we'll see people, local people will be employed just to ensure that those services have been offered. Already, there is a program that was initiated by CRS on the same, where we've seen boys and girls who have finished schools. They were just enrolled on skit impartment. And nowadays, there is what is called Ujuzi Manyatani. You find we have people in the villages who are able to repair phones. We have people in the villages who are able to repair motorcycles, doing plumbing work. So all this is just in an effort to ensure that nobody is left behind. There are so many people who are not employed. This is just a matter of actually capturing them and giving them new skills so that they'll be able to fund for themselves.
As an assembly, we are very mindful about our youth. When this government came in, the total allocation for the bursaries was 35 million Kenya shillings. The executive increased it to 50 and brought that proposal to the assembly. The assembly did not agree with them, and we increased it by further 25,000 and made the total allocation for bursary 75 million. That is how serious the County Assembly of Isiolo takes the issue of our youth. Next time, if probably there is a budget proposal, kindly make sure that we increase the allocation for the vocational trainings so that these youth are able to get funds even internally, as we are also helped by our friends from Caritas and Safaricom.
Franklin Ocharo, I'm in the consumer business unit in Safaricom. In the first year, we intend to touch over 1,000 youth, and this is in terms of the vocational training in what they get to learn in this particular space. And as Safaricom Foundation, we continue driving TVET education and seeing this is a way to upskill our youth and to make sure they are able to generate income by themselves and be sustainable based on the skills they have earned. What I'd add is, besides what we are doing with the foundation, just in supporting the youth, we're also working on a youth platform which is dubbed Safaricom Hook, to be launched tomorrow, which is also trying to engage the youth in different areas, both in the culture, in sports, music, which are passion points for the youth, in technology, and for this is where we try to drive scale. Being a digital company, we see that to drive scale we need not just to be physically on ground, but also to enable training online via different platforms, and also to provide platforms for the youth to monetize what they're doing. And an example I gave is our base platform, where youth can put in their music, their videos, and they're able to monetize that. So not just enjoying it on TikTok or YouTube, but you can also put in your local content, and we support using this platform for them to monetize this. Besides that, we also offer support in other training with other partners. We've partnered with Google, Meta, Brighter Monday, which is a career development company, and this is to try and connect youth to opportunities in terms of both placements in areas where they can be gainfully employed, but also in preparing themselves to be good entrepreneurs, how to manage their businesses, because these are also skills that are essential once they are done with their vocational training to be able to make the best out of their skills. So we're very happy to be engaged in this, and the Safaricom Foundation and Safaricom will continue being champions of the youth.
Majina naitwa Irene Wairimu. Mimi ni program manager youth katika shirika la Catholic Relief Services. So katika hii program ya Wezesha tunasema kuwa tutajenga ajira na biashara kwa vijana katika counties za Isiolo, Marsabit na Nairobi. Tutafanya hivi kupitia TVET. Tutaweza kupea vijana scholarships waweze kuenda TVET wasome. Tutaweza kutafutia vijana wale tunaita master trainers kwenye community wafanye apprenticeship program wenye hawataweza kufika kwenye TVET kusema kuwa kama TVET iko mbali. Tutaweza pia kufunza vijana digital literacy ama ICT ili waweze kupata pia opportunities za kufanya kazi in the digital space. Tutaweza pia kufanya kazi na wale vijana wenye wako kwa the creative industry ama the arts industry. Tunataka kunurture skills zao ili waweze pia kupata ajira kutumia zile skills zao. Na pia vijana wenye wanataka kwenda kwa TVET, tutaweza kusupport wenye wanataka kufanya kazi kama plumbing, courses kama plumbing, masonry, electrician, beautician and so on. Na pia wale vijana wanafanya kufuga mifugo. Tutaweza kuwasupport ili waweze kupata pesa yenye inaweza kuhakimu kutokana na hiyo mifugo. Tunajua kama county za Isiolo na Marsabit waliweza kupigwa na ile drought. Lakini sasa vijana tunasema tunaweza kuinua ajira zao na tunaweza kuwapea kazi. So
my name is Eileen Kajuju, the CEC Education, Youth, Sports, Gender, Culture and Social Services. Of course, education also has got vocational training. I am a beneficiary of vocational training indirectly because I realized long time ago, that is the only way, under vision, that is the only way kila mtu atasaidika. The Vision 2030 foresees a country that is secure, a country that is just, and a country where everybody is treated equally. Kwa resources in whatever way possible so that we can have peace and unity. So a country where one group is left behind will not be a secure country. Because there is no way I'll see my brother having good lunch, having their children go to the best schools, and then my children cannot go to school, and even when they complete, they can't get a job. There is no way that country will be secure. So we as a county, as a country, we must ensure that we take care of everyone, whether they got an E or whether they got an A. Everybody matters.
This is one of the sector which is actually very active, but when I can look at our youth here, they are not fully engaged. We have 4 vocational training centers. We have equipped them as county government, and I want to advise our CEC, Madam Kajuju, today go and write indent forms, fill indent form where there are gaps in our 4 centers. Make sure we will employ them before the end of the year. Are we together? Vijana muko, munasikia? And you should go and tell your colleagues outside there, tell them this is the better place. So we are supporting innovation centers here in town. So county governments are doing very good job. We are also creating a job opportunity for these people. We are in the process of absorbing 3 of those who are running the youth center. We are also absorbing another one early next year in January. So youth, if you are active, be assured we will employ you in Isiolo County. Are we together? Then you have heard, as one of the youth said, we are having a major project which is coming. Some are already there, like Abotua. We are negotiating with those people to make sure the investors who will come and take over, we will negotiate with them and make sure at least our 200 youth will be absorbed there. So if you don't have those skills, who else can do that work?
This program, Wezesha Vijana, will help us because some of our youths, the Morans, and you know what they do with banditry and what have you. We were in a meeting with elders and Morans, and one of the things that came up, they said, yes, you want us to move from banditry, but how do we move from banditry when we don't have anything else to do? So I believe this project, if the county government of Isiolo works hand in hand with Safaricom and even goes to the grassroots and tries its best to help people who are vulnerable out there, those who don't have an opportunity to be able to help themselves, it will be a very good project, because in the end, we all want our youths to be better. So it's up to us as the county government of Isiolo and the Safaricom Foundation to try the best to ensure that the vulnerable people, those that really need this help, get the help.